We want to thank our friends at Rider Justice for making this series possible. If you get into a situation on your daily drive or overlanding adventure and you need a lawyer, give Rider Justice a call or click on the link below.
And a huge thanks to our friends at Falcon Tire. We've been using them for a long time. Use the link in the description below to check out their latest Wild Peak RT HD tires.
Ah, darn it. Oh. All right, shall we try some momentum?
Can't see the bottom at all. Oh boy.
Hey guys, welcome to the Moab episode of our cheap Toyota series where we're trying to figure out if Toyotas are indeed the most reliable vehicle you can buy. And today we're going to go off-roading. And as you recall, I gave the boys two simple instructions. One, buy a Toyota that's under $10,000 but over 200,000 miles. And if you've been watching the series, you know that Andre bought something that, well, you would expect him to buy, and here he comes now. Yes. You made it to Moab, Andre.
I did make it to Moab.
Tell him what you bought and tell him what you did to it.
Well, my cheap Toyota is a 2008 Tundra, and it has 225,000 miles, and I paid exactly $10,000 for it.
No, $10,500 with auction fees. You did break the budget, my man.
And I made a couple of modifications.
What'd you do?
First, I bent my side step up so I have more clearance. And of course, I put wonderful Falcon Wild Peak RT tires on this puppy. These are heavy duty.
Now, Andre, as you know, you're not the only one. Nathan also bought a Toyota, but he kind of busted the budget because he bought something that is way more than $10,000. Doesn't it look magnificent, though?
Yes. Folks, I've already won. I've already won because I bought a vehicle that, well, unfortunately, is just a little bit more expensive than what Roman said it should be, and then
a little bit more,
slightly more, and then it has slightly less miles than the maximum miles. But you see, there's an important point here. This is an investment. I've actually helped the company.
So Nathan, of course, broke the budget by buying an 80 series Land Cruiser for how much?
15?
Yeah, and what'd you do to it, Nathan?
Oh, like nothing really. I mean, okay, so yeah, painted the hood, which isn't part of the budget, by the way. And then these Falcon Wild Peak tires, which, by the way, are very sexy looking. And that's it. I didn't need to do anything else. I didn't bend anything, Andre. I didn't have to fix anything under the hood because I bought the perfect vehicle.
Yeah, but you also like almost doubled the budget because the hood and the roof painting was $2,000. The car was $15,000. So
this is an investment, Roman. How else are we going to sell this with an ugly hood? You know we couldn't. And more importantly, because Tommy came in under budget, I've actually balanced the budget out by getting this and adding to it.
Speaking of Tommy, I wonder if he made it because in the last episode, his cheap and high mileage Toyota actually, well, it was only running on 5 cylinders, and we weren't sure whether he was going to make it to Moab or not. Hello?
Is he making it?
Is he making it?
I don't think it started. There it goes. It started.
Yes, I have made it. I've made it to Moab. So the 4Runner lives, the 99 4Runner. New plugs, new wires, new coil, didn't fix the problem. Compression tested good. So new injector, fixed the problem. Then the shocks exploded in the rear.
The top of the right rear shock has become disconnected, which I guess kind of makes sense because we were hanging that wheel pretty far.
New rear shocks, now it rides fine. And yeah, let's be honest, look, none of us are off-road build experts, so we didn't want to pretend that we're going to do some big off-road build out. What I've done with the 4Runner is fix it all in. I'm probably in at about, after auction fees, $80, $100 with the fixes, and then we got the new Falcon tires on here. Now we're ready to hit the trail.
And actually, Tommy, you've got the most miles and the least amount of money into this vehicle, so I am already giving you the win.
Well, you
Come
can.
on!
You can really tell I have the least amount of money in this vehicle, but it's going to be a beast off-road, so we're going to hit the trail.
Also, you're the only one that actually stuck to the real budget. How many miles does this thing have?
We'll hit the trail and we'll talk about it. Action, Dad! Let's get to the action!
Well, you know, guys, this
Action!
This means
action!
This means
go to the action! Cut!
Here and Tommy
cut to the action!
Because he was like too busy checking his phone or something.
This is the crap we have to put up with every day.
On a set of Falcon Wild Peak RT tires. These are a really aggressive tire, which actually was surprisingly comfortable and quiet on the road, and these are the HD version, so if you have a large heavy truck, I'm looking at you, Andre, and you want to tow big trailers, these tires are up to the task. Alright guys, let's go hit the trail. Now, first things first, I am in the smallest, lightest weight vehicle here. This 4Runner is within 1 inch of a brand new Corolla. This thing is small and mighty and lightweight.
Well, I'm in the biggest vehicle and also the coolest because I have a pickup truck, which is not only reliable, I found out, but also can tow up to 10,000 pounds.
I like how you guys are like avoiding the fact that you're both extremely jealous and angry about the fact that I have a remarkable vehicle. Oh, Tommy. Yeah, so, you know, just deal with it. I'm sorry. I have the best. I truly have the best.
May have taken a line that was a little harder than I needed to, but that's okay because I have a rear locker. Watch this. Oh yeah! Woo!
I'm really happy you made that because whenever someone says watch this, things go wrong.
Okay, the articulation in the 4Runner out of the box is not as good as maybe the Land Cruiser with solid axles, and maybe my line choice was pretty crap there, but we still made it.
So you
took an easy line. What's up with that?
What are you talking about? I went over the same tire mark that he left.
Oh yeah, I have traction control systems that are helping me.
Yeah, you really need them in that whale, Andre.
Oh, I just dragged. Oh, no.
Here we are at the very first obstacle we affectionately call the chin scratcher because it's a V-notch and it really tests the vehicle's approach, breakover, and departure. The idea is to come through here without either scratching your chin or scratching your ass.
What people always underestimate with these third gens is just how much clearance they have. So I'm rolling on a set of 265/75 R16 tires, no lift, and you really don't need it in this vehicle to tackle some really extreme terrain because they have great approach and departure angles right out of the box. Taking this as head-on as I can, as most aggressively as I can. Okay, departure angle on the hitch. Definitely a little bit compromised, but it's not a problem. It's old and rusty anyways, but yeah, I mean, you can lift these and you can put long arm kits on them, and I've seen some people do some wild stuff with third gens, but you really don't have to have fun off-road.
This is the one spot where my butt might be scratched a little bit, but I don't think I'll worry about my nose. Pretty sure I have an approach angle that'll work. Yep. Let's see the tail. Well now. That was easy.
I had to get a truck, of course, a pickup. And I did not lift it. I mean, I didn't have any more money left in my budget. And I wish I would have done like a leveling kit. I need a little bit more height. No, this is not good. No. This is just not good. Oh! What's happening to my nose? Roman, keep going. Is that a skid plate?
No, yeah, you're good. Keep going. Go, you got it. There you go.
What was that?
That was your skid plate. Just go.
Ah, darn it. Oh, jeez. Oh.
You got the first blood, yeah.
No, my connector?
Well, the cap to your connector, yeah.
Okay.
And then look in the front, look what you did. You drew first blood, Andre.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
And here.
Yeah.
Well,
How bad is the hitch? How bad is that? Go look.
well, you know, this truck was in an accident before. Look. So it was already a hit.
Roman, this is a family show. Oh, shoot. There you go. I fixed it for you, Andre. I think we're going to be fixing the,
Oh my word.
yeah, the 7-pin connector.
Well, it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. And the hitch is still there. It was actually hanging down too low to begin with.
That's a bad design.
Bad design.
It's a
Agreed.
bad design.
All right. Now we call this unaffectionately the frame bender because it's a pretty steep drop off. So when you're in the truck or car, you're kind of facing down. You can't see really what you're about to go over, and then it's a test of really breakover angle because if you don't have breakover angle, you're gonna bend your frame.
All right. You're on a perfect line. A little bit more passenger. A little bit more passenger.
All right.
Nice. You're lined up perfectly.
Here we go, down frame bender.
I'll let you know when you're about to go over. You got 4 feet.
Using the brakes, good brakes in this Foreigner, even though it's got a lot of miles.
2 feet. Okay, you're about to go over. Nice and slow.
Ooh, look at that! Didn't scrape the frame. I will probably hit the hitch though pretty good. Are you ready? That's okay.
Like 2 feet.
Here we go.
Here you go. You're about to go over.
I'm ready for some hitch action.
Slow, slow, slow. Going over.
There we go. It's a nice little tap. Oh yeah! This Foreigner is awesome. And unlike Nathan and Andre, I didn't cheat. This was actually over 200,000 miles and under 10 grand all said and done. Even after the tires, this vehicle would still be like 9,200 bucks with all the fixes in the tires. So yeah, look, these guys are just big cheats.
All right, here we go. Brakes are gonna have to work kind of hard. This is not a lightweight vehicle. That's all the brakes have. That's all they got.
You got 2 feet, 1 foot, 6 inches. You're about to go over. There you go. You're going over.
This mud flap?
Mud flap.
Mud flap.
Can you give me a slightly easier path?
I will give you a slightly easier path. Come on down.
I'm dropping into the abyss. So if I go a lot more passenger, I could avoid the frame bender completely, but
3 feet,
oh gosh, this does not feel good.
2 feet. I think you're gonna land on your skid plate there.
What skid plate?
Exactly.
Did I touch something? Thank you. That was slightly easier path. So, thank you very much, because I don't want to bend my frame. This is not good.
We don't want to have to drag it home. All right, you're about to go over with the rear wheel.
How's my rear end?
Slow down, 1 inch. Okay, nice and easy. Slow, slow, slow.
Okay, well,
Got her.
that's not completely fair because Tommy took a harder line, right?
Well, they both did.
Okay, well, thank you. I mean, my truck is long and large. Oh, no. Ah. Okay, come on. I need to lift my truck.
Welcome to One Tree Hill. This is a hill with a tree, and it's a test of traction, because the idea is you got to make it up this very steep hill without basically sliding into the tree.
Ground clearance leading up to the obstacle. Feeling pretty good. Slight tap here and there is all I've heard underneath the 4Runner. And now, I'm going to take it nice and slow. Use the old school method of as slow as possible, as fast as necessary. If I get this wrong though, I actually end up in the tree, which is not too good. But check this out. Crawling up. Taking it nice and slow. Okay. So as you can see there, we're spinning tires pretty good because my right front and my left rear are in the air. But if I click on the rear locker, watch what happens now. Crawls right up. It locks those two rear wheels at the same speed and up we go. And that's why this vehicle is the most capable of the trio, at least, because we've got that factory option rear locker, which that Gen Tundra never had. The Land Cruiser could have, but you'd have to remortgage your life to afford one of those.
Who needs a therapist when you can go off-road? I mean, seriously. I mean, come on. Who else needs, I don't know, $100 an hour therapy? I probably need a little bit more momentum for this. I don't have a locker in the back. All right, shall we try some momentum? Momentum always works. I'm just trying to be a little careful with this thing.
Awesome.
Thank you. I know it's rare, but I really don't want to break this thing.
Do you know why I still have confidence in this truck, this Tundra? Several reasons. First of all, it's a TRD off-road model, which means from the factory, they thought about off-road capability in this truck. Even though it may not be the most modern technology, I don't have a rear locker. I do have traction control system, but I have a 5.7 liter V8, a very tough 6-speed automatic transmission, really tough axles. So let me get a little bit more momentum. Ah, come on, traction control, go, go, yes. I scraped something.
All right, here we got butt clencher. This super steep downhill. I can't see the bottom at all. Oh boy. Kind of missed the line here. Oh, I don't have very good brakes for this. Oh wow. My brakes all of a sudden don't feel as good as they once did. Whoa! That's okay though. We figured it out. We made it down. What a beast.
Now the final obstacle is the ass scratcher, because, well, this is where you either nosedive into the sand or scratch your ass on the way out. So let's see which of these three vehicles does the best or worst.
Here we go, 4Runner. Let's see what you got, buddy. Trying to keep us from sliding into the dirt, but these Falcons are gripping so well. But at some point you just run out of grip because it's so steep. All I see is dirt, nothing but dirt. Let's see if I can clear the nose. Am I gonna clear it?
Maybe. I know. Yeah. Oh, you did it.
You see? Even the stock third gen is a beast. We're gonna ignore this part though. Yeah, just a little scrape all the way down. But still, really good for a stock vehicle. This thing is pretty much, well, it is, apart from tires, bone stock.
All right, Nathan, come on down.
That's impressive.
Do Moab shuffle. No problems. Easy as pie. And easy on over. little sliding, a lot of sliding, a little sliding, more sliding.
Just a mud flap, dude.
Just a mud flap. Yeah.
Monster.
Well, this is the last obstacle. And Roman affectionately calls it butt scratcher. I am predicting that I will scratch something. But you know why I'm still smiling? It's because this is a $10,000 Tundra. Ooh. Already. If this was a $70,000 new Tundra, I'll probably be sweating and crying. They call me Mr. Plow. How am I lined up?
You're perfect.
He says I'm perfect. I don't believe you. Why? This gets harder every year, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think we're losing the sand.
Ah.
All right, you're about to go nose diving.
How's my nose?
Okay.
You know what's beautiful about this Tundra? It's a short hood. I have a lot of vision up front. And
Oh, you're about to hit your tailpipe.
I have no vision in the back.
There goes your tailpipe.
That's my tailpipe?
Yeah, and your mud flap. The mud flap is protecting the tailpipe.
Wow, that's
Now,
beautiful.
now you're scratching that's your bumper.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
Oh. Tommy, what happened?
Just a little bumper scuff, Andre.
You know what the coolest part was? That mud flap actually kind of rolled under the exhaust pipe and protected it.
I don't think you're going to be towing much anymore, though, Andre.
Well, it can still connect.
Look at that 4.7 pin.
Yeah, you're not going to be a Mr. Tow. Or is it Mr. Trailering?
Ooh, I'm sorry. I left a little scratch there.
Yeah, that was quite the scratch. Hey, you left your mark on Moab. Okay. All right, let's wrap this up, boys. All right, first of all, it's amazing that you can buy 3 Toyotas with almost over 200,000 miles and take them out here and have a hoot. But it hasn't been without issues. Nathan, how much did you spend on top of the budget?
Another $3,000. That's $2,000 for the paint and $1,000 for the tires.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I think including tires, like I said, I'm in at probably about $9,000. So what's that, $1,600 with the tires and the fixes? And then what about you, Andre?
Well, I'm in like almost 13,000 with the tires and some of the fixing I had to do.
Okay, so basically I'm the only one that followed the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say you're definitely the best looking. And I mean,
Yeah.
the truck.
Oh, come on!
You're definitely the most budget friendly. And you're definitely the most towy.
Toey.
Well, you were,
Draggy?
You were until
Draggy?
plowy.
Can I say something? What you guys weren't able to hear from our cockpit is whenever Andre would crack something, you'd hear this, boom, oh, boom, oh, and he was dragging the poor thing over the entire, area, all the trails and everything else. And I really do admire the fact that it made it in one piece.
Yeah.
It's still running.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Well, that's why you buy a Toyota.
hey, I want to thank our friends at Rider Justice and our friends at Falcon who actually donated the tires and sponsored the series, because without them this would not be possible. So thank you guys for joining us. And guess what? We got a bonus episode.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
Coming up.
Yeah, we got the road trip here. That's coming up.
Ah.
All right, we'll see you next week. Ciao.
All right, yo. This is how I roll.
Okay, guys, let's do a little bit of a drag race.
Bye-bye.
Come on, 3.4 V6.
Great, now the motorhome's gonna run me over.
I like to say the 80 series has the power of a 4-cylinder with the fuel economy of a V8.
I just lost 2 mpg doing that 10-second acceleration.